So, I knew I would find horsepower in Angeles City. But first, I had to make my way over to the Clark International Speedway. There was a big race going on over there. So actually, it was this upcoming racing event that convinced me to move out of Cebu up here to Angeles City for a month. All right, well, here I am. I went ahead, got myself a ride out here to the Speedway. It's quite the drive to get out here from Angeles City, Red Street. But I've been checking online, they didn't say anything about drag cars, so I don't know exactly what all's been going on. There's a bunch of circuit cars that are involved in racing here, and there's a nighttime event. I'm assuming I'm walking up on that now. We're gonna see. Maybe it's a little celebration, a little party, some music and whatnot, food. And I'm hungry. I need to get my one meal for the day. Well, he's got some headlights going on there. The Valvoline car. Valvoline is out here. Okay. Well, we got people inside here. It must be maybe the office for this event. All right. There we go. Yeah. Turbo. Pretty wild. Whatever it is. Alright, well, we're gonna keep on walking and see what we find. Alright, here I am out here at the Clark International Speedway. This is part of the old Air Force Base, one that I flew into once upon a time, 50 years ago. Then hopped on a bus and we all went to Olongapo City. So, I hear some cars. There's still some cars on the track out there. All right, look, we got a little pit action going on over here. All right, we're just gonna look around here for a bit. Looking for drag cars. There should be some here, but I don't know for sure. Well, gonna keep trucking around here and see if there's anything interesting for this old dude. It's quite the interesting drive coming out here. This is in the Clark Freeport zone. All this was covered with ash back when Mount Pinatubo blew, 1991. 6 feet of ash covered this whole entire territory. Pretty much wiped out everything. And now we have an international speedway here, and the Air Force Base is long, long gone. But Clark International Airport is there, civilian base. We have some cars on display here. All right, shut her down now. Look at this. Memories of my High Boy e-scooter that I left behind in the States. I sure hated leaving that. I could sure use it out here. These guys are thrashing hard. They're pulling a turbo off of there, something like that. There's racing going on tomorrow. I guess all the finals are going to happen tomorrow with all these guys in here. Any of these cars turn you on? You guys know what kind of cars these are? No, I can smell the fuel. Oh, no wonder. No wonder I smell fuel. They got VP racing fuel out here. Right on. C85s, X85. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still pretty damn sick. Yeah, here comes some food. I'm waiting for my first meal of the day. I starve for most of the day and then I finally get a meal. That's how it works. Not the best way to go, but the way it seems to be working here. So there we go. Still looking around for drag cars, not seeing any. Okay. Alrighty then. I found where the music is. If I can hang on to my voice long enough to narrate anything. So, I'm chewing on some pork on a stick. Let me tell you, it's chewy. So I was wondering, this is the 90s cars on display. Hoping I might find some Detroit muscle in here, but probably not. At least we got great music, right? Alright, we'll keep looking. Keep on the search. Now we got more cars down here. My first guess is this is the kart racing track. Guess they're gonna have go-karts out here as well. Oh, I see cars way further down there too. Well, Chucky's not used to walking around a car meet, but I asked for it and now I'm getting it, so it is what it is. We got a bunch more out there. Of course, that's the racetrack, and I think that's the drag strip. It's right there, right out front. The straightaway on this circuit course. I think the course is quite similar to like PIR, the road track out there. Well, we got quite a few cars here. Anyway, on this not too bad Saturday evening here in Clark Freeport Zone, Philippine Islands. Well, I finally found some empty chairs so I could rest my weary ass. The spring in my step has gone away. So I'm gonna have to make my way out of here, and they're telling me there'll be other drag races coming up in the coming weeks, so I'll be around for them. So we'll get her done. It was tough making my way up here from Cebu, but whatever, I had to do it anyway. So bad timing getting sick before I left, but I just got to get over it. Keep on going. So I'm going to be staying on Red Street for the next couple days, and then I've got a place a little ways out on Fields now, a little further down Field Street. I'm going to be out there for a month, so on here. Yep. Well, I stopped in here. There's a little Clark Speedway little pit stop in here. You can come in here and buy goodies. Look at that, they got luggage. All kinds, sizes. There's the Speedway shirts. It's like it's popular with the people here. Look at that. Look at that go-kart. Isn't that something? Yeah, Sparko seats. Right on, right on. Shirts aren't bad looking. Not too bad. Don't see any drag cars on them, but you know, it is what it is. So, just a quick look around this little speed shop here at the racetrack. Well, there certainly are some interesting cars here. I don't know exactly what class these are, but I've seen a few. I ordered this. I thought I was getting some water to slake my thirst, but whatever this stuff is, man, it tastes kind of like squirt, sort of. I don't know. There's not much for this old guy to eat out here at this event. Like intestines on a stick. And I got some pork on a stick that I could barely chew, but that's the way it is around here. But here's a few more of these guys. They're all going to be racing tomorrow. Some time attack, bracket, they call it. But guys telling me there's no drag racing. I don't know if there was any at all out here. Someone else was talking about a Camaro and a Corvette out here, but yeah, I don't know. But this old guy has seen enough. Now I got to figure out how I'm going to get back to Angeles City. Hopefully there's some way to do it. I got a bit of a walk ahead of me now. Chuck Fasst, signing off for now. Well, here I am, walking up on the American Legion. They're having a little car show today. I thought I would never take it over here. I'm still amazed I'm clear over here on the other side of the world. And look, first thing I walk up on is a Camaro. What is it? 1968 Camaro. It says garage power on it. Oh, and there's that Panic Camaro right next to it. The one that won his class a couple weeks ago. A little while ago. Let's check it out. Small block. Holly. Air horn's been shaved off. Got float tubes on it there. Alright. Here's this bad boy. There's a W on the windshield. I think I know what that means. What else we got here? Check this guy out. 63, I'm not quite sure. Small block. Another small block Chevy. Sitting in a, yeah, he's quite sure. 327. Good cars. Yeah. Oh man, so is that one. And this one. Look at these guys here. And there's also horsepower sitting right there. We should get a pic of this. All right, quickly. There's a few other cars right over here. So it was cool that I was able to walk over to this car display that was put on by the Angeles Hot Rod Association over at the American Legion. And it was cool that Chubbs Dub C came over and did some coverage for his YouTube channel. Gave us some inside information on some of the cars and the drivers and the American Legion. So this guy just pulled up in here, looking pretty mean and looking real clean back here. Let's go around to this side. Got the fuel cell, got the tubs. This baby means business. So that right there is a 6.0 carbureted LF. I ordered up a nice little meal here. One of the guys was telling me that there's a show coming up November 15th. Classic show. Rock and roll bands and memorabilia. So you get in on that. So I got into a spirited conversation with some of the guys on how they get their parts over here. Something I was curious about. It ain't easy. How about now? What's the part situation nowadays?
You can order by through Summit and everything. I would avoid Jakes. We have problems lately on Jakes.
Oh, okay.
So we're ordering parts at Summit mostly, or Amazon if we can. Some.
Both of them are running. Gotta sell some Filipino horsepower right here. There you go, right there. Now I can't hear anything, but that's all right. It's my first time shopping in Hypermart. Over there, there's birds flying around. That's a big place. It's funny, you got to weigh out all your produce beforehand. I went to buy aspirin at the pharmacy. They won't sell it to me. I need a prescription unless I know how many milligrams I want. Hell, I don't know how many milligrams they are. Hey, I hope you guys like this vid. I'm going to give it a boost. But right now, I feel like doing a burnout. All right, guys, I don't suppose we have to get into all that like and subscribe jazz. Just let me say that there's more good shit coming. So then I went on the Chubbs Dub C live feed down on Red Street. The next morning, I sat in. My voice was shot. And oh, goddamn, I looked as old as I really am. It was embarrassing.
Oh my God, singing along with the freaking music. So did you find any cars that you wanted to see?
Not really.
No, your voice is gone, huh?
I gotta work on my voice. I was looking for the drag cars.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't run.
We got Chuck Fasst. You want to be on?
Yeah.
All right, we'll just say hi.
Guess I won't be able to talk much though.
Yeah, that's okay. So you were looking for drag cars at the race. You went to the racetrack.
I was out there Saturday.